What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I'm the Stone Mandalorian. Appreciate you tuning in to this video tonight, whenever you're watching. And we got a little bit of Black Series news over the past couple of days, past week or so. And I'm going to start it off first with a new TBS rumor report for an electronic helmet, which is codenamed Sight. The Yakface has been doing some digging, and he posted this just the other day. And it's unannounced as of now, but they don't know what it is. But I have a feeling, I'm just going to guess, just because they just came out with the Sabine helmet. And I know they already have Captain Rex's on the way. That's also in the news as well, so stick around. But I think this next helmet, just my guess, I think it could be the Ezra's Scout Trooper helmet, the one with the really cool orange paint job that he has in season 3 or 4, or 3 and 4. Again, there's no telling what it is, but I don't know. I have a feeling that I think it would be so dope if that's actually what it was, because he actually has a really cool paint job on his helmet, and the Scout Trooper is just badass nonetheless. So that's the first bit of news for that. This second bit of news isn't anything too crazy, but here from Yakface, recent shipping data shows that the Hasbro Pulse Shop Disney exclusive Black Series Clones of the Republic pack, featuring Mace Windu and the 187th Legion Clone Trooper, are arriving at the U.S. Expected fulfillment is set for May 1st, 2024. So it is kind of interesting because it says, but with how Hasbro's been filling orders months in advance, the date is far from set in stone, which May seems to be quite a ways away. But we don't ever know how many figures they do in certain runs or whatever, because as soon as that went up, if I remember correctly, this 2-pack sold out the day it went up for pre-order. And then I think it went up again for a second time and then sold out again, if I'm not mistaken. But really cool 2-pack. I'm looking forward to it. I actually covered it a little bit on another video on my channel. And it's, everybody's going back and forth about this being, it would have made better sense if it was just 2 clones instead of a named Jedi with the clone. So it could have been a straight army builder pack, but no big deal. The Mace Windu looks terrific, and I mean, with them starting to do this, I see in the near future, maybe not near future, but in the future for the Black Series, hopefully it's around for another 10 years. That'd be great. But go ahead and give me every other Jedi with the clone gauntlets. Go ahead and just give me Plo Koon. Give me Obi-Wan. Well, we already have Obi-Wan, but give me Plo Koon. Give me, there's so many others. If you want to throw some clone gauntlets onto a Jedi and call it a Clone Wars, facts. Let's go, General Jedi. So that's pretty much that. All the anticipation we had for these 2 awesome characters that I don't want to say carried the new Ahsoka show, but they really helped make things interesting. And I feel like these are 2 of the most interesting villains that we've had in Star Wars in the past, I don't know, maybe 10 years or so. And so this is going, they're actually doing a running change and actually adjusting the color of the lightsaber of Shin and Baylan from the red to the orange color, like it actually is in the show. So here on Yakface, if you are into slightly better versions of the problematic action figures, there is now a running change for both Black Series Baylan Skoll and Shin Hati, where they both now have orangish-hued lightsaber blades. The production runs for these figures initially started with red blades. Keep an eye out at Walmart. Yep. So, and we all, if you don't know, a lot of us collectors have already talked about it, how we're not sure if Baylan's too tall, Shin's too tall, Baylan's too short, Shin's too. It's to me, Shin looks too tall. Baylan seems to be about the right height, but I've seen some people switch out the thighs with Reva, the third sister, or they'll use I've seen somebody, I forget who it was, but they used the fifth brother's legs. So you're doing a little bit of kit bashing. It is what it is, but the thing is, to me, is if people enjoy that and you want to do that, that's totally cool. Do your thing. But people like me, I'm kind of lazy in a sense, but I want to be able to just buy the figure and just put it on my shelf. I don't want to have to piece it apart and go buy a whole nother figure. And I'm just not trying. I'm not that type of collector. At least not in this stage of my collecting. Maybe one day, but I just want to. I feel like they rush these figures out too fast. Because usually we wait anywhere from 6 months to a year after the show's finished to finally get the figures. And I feel like they just rush these out just because of the show. And with that being said, me personally, I would rather wait a year after a show is aired for the figures to come from it for the Black Series. I would rather them hold off for the year and them make the figure accurate, correct, and just not like half-assed. It's not just to try to push it out to get it to us as soon as possible to make their money. Like, I'd rather just wait and get like a good quality product. So like now, what are they going to do? Are they going to do a run and change on their legs? I doubt that because of they're not going to spend another however many grand on a whole nother mold just for thigh joints. You know what I mean? So I doubt they'll do a running change with that. They're already adjusting the lightsaber blades. But then again, who knows? Maybe they will. But, not a big deal. It is what it is. And this news is probably honestly my most anticipated upcoming figure, and it's looking like it's going to be the first deluxe of 2024. And we're looking at the droideka, and it looks like we're going to get, like I said, it's going to be you heard me, I said deluxe. So it's looking like we're going to get a $34.99 price point. And to be honest, I kind of expected this. I would have been really surprised if it was the standard $25 standard Black Series figure. I kind of had a feeling this was going to be a deluxe, but I'm cool with paying that. I'm planning on getting at least 2 or 3. I'm totally cool with $35. I'm wondering how. I don't care if it rolls. I don't really want them to waste time and make it too complicated to trying to make the joints and have it all fold up to go into ball form to roll. It would be cool. Excuse me, I just burped if you heard that. My apologies. It would be cool if we got the shield with it. Now, whether or not they would do an entire bubble or do like kind of like how they did for the Magna Guards with the Electro Staff, and if you don't know the purple shock effects for the Magna Guards Electro Staff, it's not like full. It only you have to slide it on the end of the staff like a certain way to make it show, because it only wraps around half of the staff, depending on which staff you put it on. If you put it on the one with the kind of like clear little overlay things on each end, it doesn't wrap all the way around the staff, which is a little strange to me, but I wonder if they'll do that with the droideka just because of the size. Instead of making a whole bubble to go around it, or maybe even 2 pieces to fit together to put it inside the bubble, maybe it'll just be like a half of the shield that covers the front of it. I don't know. I'm really not sure what they'll do, but I don't really want it to have to go into ball form. I get why some people would want it to, but I just feel like that's going to make things more complicated and prolong the process, and who knows what that would do for the sculpting in the mold. That would probably change everything. Honestly, if I got mine, I keep saying honestly a lot. Truly, I'm not going to be keeping mine in ball form. I don't know who would get this awesome figure to expand the CIS droid army and keep it in ball and display it in ball form. And maybe there's some out there who will. I don't know. But me personally, I plan on having him stand turrets out, balls to the wall. So pretty excited about this. And this little bit of news obviously is from Yakface as well, but I actually picked this up from my boys Out of the Basement, Nate and Justin. I was home for Sunday all day, and I was actually able to catch their live stream and just sit and enjoy the whole thing. So they were also covering some of the recent Black Series news, and yeah, man. So I'm like I said, I kind of had a feeling it was going to be deluxe, but I'm cool with it. Next bit of news is new figure pre-orders opening January 24th, Wednesday at 10 a.m. Star Wars action figures. What's new? Well, it's out of this world. Sponsor Entertainment Earth has posted their drops on that Star Wars figure that new Star Wars figure pre-orders will be opening Wednesday, January 24th at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. Expect reveals and or leaks before then. So I don't know if this is the droideka. I don't know if this is the Ki Adi Mundi figure. we don't know what it is. We don't know. So it kind of builds us up to anticipation, kind of gets us ready. Good way to start 2024. I like all this news that's hitting, and we're like not even halfway through January. So I'm really digging all this news that we're getting. And man, you just gotta love Yakface. If you're behind on anything, go to the Yakface forums, dude. That'll catch you up, no problem. So I don't know if this is it would be cool if it was the droideka, if it came out this soon, but Ki Adi Mundi was pipelined before the droideka and the super battle droid, if I'm not mistaken. And hell, maybe it's the super battle droid in the... No, it's not. I'm tripping. It's not the super battle droid. I'm tripping. I don't know. I really either think it's the droideka or it's Ki Adi Mundi in the Attack of the Clones package. I'm really wondering. I would assume they would put Ki Adi Mundi in the Attack of the Clones packaging, but really, who knows? But this is pretty cool. I'm excited for this. Black Series Captain Rex helmet and Deluxe Paz Vizsla are arriving in the U.S. Recent shipping data shows that Black Series Captain Rex helmet and the Deluxe Paz Vizsla reissue have started to arrive in the U.S. We will keep an eye on possible order fulfillment with these and update when additional info is known. Projected release dates are March and April/May, respectively. I am super excited for the Captain Rex helmet. Anytime new media comes out, they're going to release what's coming of the new media just because, and especially because it's Disney. But we did see Phase 1 Rex in the Ahsoka show in the Clone Wars flashback. I know that's spoilers, but if you haven't watched it by now, that's on you. So sorry, it is what it is. But I'm super excited for this helmet. I know a lot of people in the Black Series, you're either down with the props or the role play items, like the sabers and the helmets, or you're just not into it at all. There's some people that are in between. Like, I'm kind of in between. I have figures and helmets. There are some people who focus on helmets. There are some people who just want the figures. They don't want the helmets because it takes up too much real estate, if you will, shelf space. And what I don't understand is why they reissued Paz Vizsla. And it's not even a corrected Paz Vizsla, from what I understand. I think it's still like where the hose goes from the arm to the pack. I'm not 100% sure, but there's other reviews that explain that. But I just don't get why that got a reissue. I can think of 5, 6, 7 other figures that could have used a reissue before that did. It just doesn't really make much sense to me. But it is what it is. I just hope that them doing this, we're not going to see a bunch of Paz Vizslas peg warming in Targets and Walmarts and wherever. So probably going to end up seeing him like this time next year, maybe. And I hope I'm wrong, for the sales price, like, $15, $16. Who fucking knows? So. But that's pretty much all the Black Series I'm going to cover for this video. A lot of cool stuff happening, a lot of news, and it's not even, I think today's the 9th of January, 2024, and we're already starting kind of hot with some Black Series news and getting some data, some shipping data reveals and some rumors and stuff. I like it, man. I like 2024 so far, so... that's all. Like I said, that's all the news for now. I appreciate you watching. Hope you're having a good day or night when you're watching this. This is the Stone Mandalorian. May the Force be with you.